Now we are discussing about the economics. Economics is also most important. Nowadays, I want to say about the fundamentals of economics and the basic things only I want to discuss with you. Economics is the study of scarcity and its implications for the use of resources, production of goods and services, growth of production and welfare over time, and great variety of other complex issues of vital concern to society. So economics scarcity management will be there. Once in particular season, so one type of products is reducing means demand will be increased and cost will be increased. How to control those stocks with is especially perishable goods and vegetables and all these. With nowadays supermarkets are also maintaining a very big refrigerators and all these. It is also certain level. It is good, but what I want to say is the nation has to, not a nation means our people only, has to think about the restoration of refrigeration of refrigerator godowns should be there, and separate godowns also, general physical godowns also should be there. Godowns is storing the food grains, and uh, refrigerators is for refrigerator godowns means for perishable goods. If you maintain both these two means, these are the two ways to control the economics. So we should be careful regarding those things. What are the four studies of economics? For key economic concepts, supply and demand, costs and benefits, and incentives can help explain many decisions that humans make. So, four studies of economics. That is, the concepts of scarcity is most important, and supply and demand. According to demand, the supply has to be raised always. So, the future thinking should be there in overproduction also. If overproduction is there, we should keep in physical godowns and refrigerator godowns also. Then only our products will be safe and we can reach the demand in time. And the costs and benefits. Costs and benefits means always uh, the government and the people also has to think about how to reduce the economic costs and benefits. And incentives can help explain many decisions that humans make. So in manufacturing industries, always management should think about the incentives to the workers. Then they will work happily, the production will come, and the cost of the product also will be reduced. By that, common man can live very well. And what are the five economic concepts? Concepts. Here are five economic concepts that everybody should know: supply and demand. Many of us have seen the infamous cows talked about equilibrium in our micro and macroeconomic classes, and how many of us apply that information to our daily lives. Scarcity, opportunity cost, time value of money, and purchasing power. These are most important. And in five concepts of economics is the most important thing is supply and demand. We should reach the demand once if preservation has to be there. For every product, one type of preservation has to be there. Those preservative research always has to be done in the world by governments. Preservation, how to preserve it? Preservation should always reach the demand in unseasons. And the scarcity also should not be there. If scarcity is coming means in season, so we should preserve the foods. It may be foods and physical things, whatever it may be. And opportunity cost, the cost of the opportunity means suppose we are getting a supply means it includes transportation cost and service cost, downloading and uploading cost also will be included. So opportunity cost is so uh, we should think about that also. And the time value of money, value of money is also most important, because the supplying and transportation itself is taking months together means what is the use of that product? It will be that is expired. So time and value is also most important. And purchasing power when it will come. If the entire nation should be prosperous only if good work environments and good opportunities and all these there and peacefulness is there means then only the people will be in the condition to purchase power. Especially purchasing power will be increased by to the middle class people is government has to give good accommodations to the and free of cost or 50% of the cost. We should provide double bedroom houses and all these to the common people means their purchasing power will be increased by that income will be increased again it will come to the by taxes it will come to the country only. So always and the governments has to think about common man accommodations and two-bedroom houses has to be built properly in time with good thinking. Always one department, one housing boards has to always the government has to create and establish housing boards for creating always regular constructions of 2 BHKs for common people. Then only the common people can purchase new things for their livelihood. And how can I learn economics? It is also most important. How to learn economics? How to learn economics without schooling? Watch instructional lectures. Complete massive open line courses. Read economics books. Read research economic articles. Discuss concepts with economics professionals. Join learning communities. Top 5 reasons to study economics is everywhere. Economics is part of everyday life and it's also the the gateway up to the future. Make an impact. Economics allows you to drive positive change, gain an international perspective, develop transferable skills, boost your career prospects. And one thing I want to suggest is above middle class people always in seasons they should rice and paddy and all these will be there. They should store up to the 1 year of their consumption. In before, at the time of season, if they are keeping their sources, all these grains and all these up to 6 months or 1 year, they keep with them. It is also a saving to the world also. So the, below average people, if rich people and average people are saving likewise for 6 months and 1 year, the what happens is in the market, the remaining middle class and poor people can purchase in the small periods also for monthly purpose for their existing. So if you are also purchasing in monthly basis means where it will be the stores. So storage is the main concept of economics in seasons. It should that storage season has to be there. Seasonal storage has that idea has to be there in every common people and above. I mean to say that middle class people and below average people cannot invest it, but above average and rich people always think about the storage process of your grains for 6 months or 1 year is always seasonal. Seasonal grains they should purchase and keep for up to their 1 year consumption. Then only it will save to the nation and save to the people and save to middle class and below middle class people. Then once if we are having 50% of people are storing up to 1 year means the remaining people can purchase the common people that means below average people and poor people can purchase weekly or monthly happily for less cost. So we should be careful regarding that also. Every rich man has to think about the storage of their family consumption for 1 year or 6 months is most important. But some certain grains cannot preserve more than 6 months. That time you can take 6 months, but more of the things is better to preserve in 1 year. It is better to you and to the nation also. Wishing you all the best.